That's kind of the weird part. Same thing on this side. Sometimes I trim. Hey guys, it's Dr. Carter here at Lexington Podiatry, and we've got an ingrown toenail for you. This one's not one of the super gross ones. This is one that's just recurring. She's had issues since November-ish. She's had it treated with some kind of random treatments that I didn't really know about. We have some skin here, as you can see, that's kind of puffy. I guess someone was doing some cryotherapy on that skin to shrivel it away. It makes sense. I've never done it before, but I guess it could be used. However, it didn't actually work. So what we're going to do today is we're going to cut these sides out. The ingrown toenail is the part that's causing the skin to be puffy. So by removing the ingrown toenail, we treat the skin in that manner. So she's got a carrot, we were just told by her friend. She looks like a carrot here. So we're going to take this carrot and we're going to fix it. Tourniquet on the toe, which will keep the blood flow away for me. It's already been numbed up, so I'm going to test it just to make sure. Can you feel that? Perfect. How about over here? Pressure is normal, so if you feel that, don't freak out. But if it hurts, let me know. I can always put more medicine in. All right. Let me tilt you down a bit so I can get up here. Perfect. All right. We start by releasing the cuticle, going around the edge of the nail to loosen it, and then underneath. That's kind of the weird part. Same thing on this side. Sometimes I trim the skin away, sometimes I don't. I feel like if it's in my way, I can't make it as cosmetically pleasing after the fact. So I want to be able to see as much of the nail as I can. So I'm going to trim hers back. I don't want to do too much because it will bleed a whole lot once we release the tourniquet. And it makes a really weird sound when you crunch into it, and I don't like it. Okay, same thing over here. I'm not sure if her friend's here for moral support or not, but these two are fun.
She's probably talking to me, but I'm just sitting here watching.
I know it is pretty unusual for people to actually watch the whole procedure, so good for you.
I find this very interesting, so.
Love it. And you've been through it.
Toe up.
Toes up. That can be our new slogan, toes up. All right, so now I've got it all loose. I have it cleared away so I can see. Make sure that I loosened all of that. Now we're gonna cut it. So the root of the nail comes all the way back under the skin. So I'm going to come down the side. Once I get back here, I'm going to push and go under the skin so I don't cut it. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Once again, she's a young, cute girl. I need her to have a toenail that looks nice. I've seen some procedures where the physician or whomever has taken a huge chunk of the toenail and it just doesn't look good. And of course we have to treat the problem, but if I can do that and still make her look good, then that's what we want to do. All right. We grab a hold and hopefully the whole thing comes out.
Whoa.
There you go. See, so much of it was underneath the skin. This little piece here actually came out, and I'm very thankful because sometimes that can get stuck underneath your skin and cause problems later. It's very, it does play hide and go seek. It's very soft and flexible, and you can't really feel it, so it can cause issues.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a good one. I do go back and check and make sure that I didn't leave any pieces in there, like this little bitty piece there that I'm gonna get. Katrina, can I have some more gauze? Very good.
That's a bleeder. It's a bleeder.
I need some gauze. Stat! Alright, so there's one side. That will fold over and it will actually look really good. Now let's take the other side.
Left side of that.
Yes. This one won't be as impressive. Still long enough, but nowhere near like the other side. And this is the one that you'd had done before, just this side,
Yes.
correct? Okay. So I feel like it had been taken out but it just grew right back because nothing was done to try to keep the nail from growing back. It wasn't actually fixed. That is appropriate sometimes, just to remove the nail and let it grow back in. However, you know that you're always going to have to do the procedure again. And so that's where we are. Just want to double check one more time, make sure I got all of this out. Have to push really hard, so it's very good that she's numb.
Can't feel a thing.
Good. It would hurt really bad if you could. All right. So, when this is all said and done, her skin will fold over and her nail will look really good. She'll have plenty to paint. This is the chemical. We use sodium hydroxide here in our office. There are other chemicals that can be used, but I feel like sodium hydroxide gives me really good results and it doesn't cause as much of a reaction to the skin. So I feel like it's better. Do you feel that at all? Sometimes people feel weird with putting this Q-tip in there. There's a lot of pressure and it can sometimes sting, but I'm glad you're not. We do 3 applications of 10 seconds each. I'm paying special attention to really force it down in there where the cuticle or where the root of the nail was, because that's the part we really want to destroy. Using this chemical on this fluffy skin here will cause it to shrivel up too, without cryotherapy. Like a raisin. She's gonna shrivel up like a little old lady. Last one. Alright. It's going to get red, it's going to swell, it's going to drain. I'm burning you with a chemical on an open wound underneath your skin. It does cause issues. Hopefully the issues are very short term and they are worth fixing the problem long term. So, ta-da! This is vinegar. It helps to neutralize the cooking process. I'll do it. Okay, there we go. Looks all nice and clean. Take it off. Sometimes it can start to bleed pretty quickly, so we do use a gauze with some bacitracin on it. We use a lot today because when that blood dries, it can create a scab, of course, and make it kind of painful to take off. So we don't want it to stick. We don't want her to call tomorrow and say, please help me.
I can't get it off.
It does happen though. You are able to shower. You can leave the bandage on or you can take it off, whatever you want. I'm pretty lenient with my procedures. Perfect. Look how pretty. Sometimes they bleed when I clip that skin off, and it's already going to start to bleed through on the top of it, so we'll have to let you sit for a few minutes. And if you know anything about our YouTube channel, you know that I say this is what makes it heal perfectly. You, for being a trooper, get some little eyelashes. Perfect.
Thumbs up.
That's really All right, guys, there you have it. Toes up. If you have an ingrown toenail, make sure you find us. I'd be more than happy to help. Have a good day.